welcome to the show. Yes, welcome. This is What's Up on Galaxy Television from our overall program, Be Our Guest. My name is Omevi Idoler. You know, that's how I call, and I love calling my name that way. Yes, today's traffic is something else. I didn't even know I will be able to make it to the studio this morning. And I know if our guest is unable to make it to the studio this morning, please, you will accept our apology, because I know how the road is, honestly speaking. Yes, on that note, I say welcome to What's Up on Galaxy Television. This is a program designed mainly for the Gen Zs. I don't talk about the Gen Zs. We're talking about those between the ages of 16 and maybe 35, 36. But if you're young at heart, like we always say, you're very young at heart, you know, you vibe to this new generation kind of music, of course, this program is for you. You get it. This program, we do movie reviews, we do fashion and lifestyle, we do celebrity gist, where we bring in gossips that you may not have a preview to, and of course, we do have A-list celebrity guest in the studio, just as we're supposed to have today. I use the word suppose because I don't know if our guest will be able to make it down here, because just before I came into the studio, I was told that he is still in the traffic. So if he's able to make it here, fine. But if he's not, of course, you know, this show will roll. You understand? Yes, and it is very important to let you know that Galaxy Television is on the go right now. As we're talking to you, we're streaming live on Facebook, we're streaming live on Instagram, and of course on X, which you know as Twitter. And you can as well just go to your Apple Play Store or your Google Play Store and download the Galaxy TV app, and you will be able to catch up with all the amazing programs that we have for you. You can't afford to miss any of them. You understand what we're saying? So just go get it and keep yourself excited, keep yourself entertained and informed. And you know, I don't have to do this alone. You know, I always come here in the studio. I love rocking it with my G, my guy, my friend, my bodyguard, my bouncer, my puchu, as I always call him. I have Orly with me in the studio. Orly, what's up this morning?
Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. It's a very beautiful Monday morning, March 25th. For some, it's beautiful, but for me this morning, it's really horrible, because before I got into the studios, something terrible happened. But I'll leave that later. I just want to say a big happy birthday shout out to Anu Luakbo Kesiena Ashekun Olarimoye. I'll take that again. Happy birthday to Anu Luakbo Kesiena Ashekun Olarimoye. Let me tell you something. You are the daughter of my very good friend, Oyebola Ashekun Olarimoye. We call him Otumba, and I don't joke with you. I play with you. I think you're the reason why I'm on air this morning. If not, I think I would have just sat this one out today, because it's a very terrible morning for me. But I want to wish you happy birthday. Uncle Orally wants to wish you happy birthday from the bottom of my heart. I want to say I love you. Your dad loves you. Your mom loves you. Everybody around do love you. And I want you to stay strong, stay big, stay healthy, because when next I see you, I'll be buying you so much presents. You know how it is. Just take care of yourself. Much love. God bless and happy birthday again. Now start the show by telling you guys that every day, I cannot overemphasize this part. Every day above 6 feet is a very good day.
Yeah.
Every day above 6 feet is a very good day. You don't know when you might see the person last. You don't know when you might get to chill with your friends and your family. So make sure, if it's your mom, your dad, anybody that you're quarreling with, anybody you have issues with, please go and settle with that person, just because you have to. You don't know when last you're going to talk to them. I lost someone this morning. Her name is Yewande Orekelewa. Yewande is, I'm not going to say was, she's a sister to me. She's super duper close to me, and something just alerted me to chat her up like a day and a half ago, and I was like, how far? You know, Valentine's Day we always do host a program, and it's always super fun. I MC, she MCs with me somewhere in Maryland, but we didn't do that this year because she was pregnant. and she was trying to surprise me and all that. I was like, okay, oh. And then I told her, you know what, I'm gonna see you this week, because I am always very stressed out with work. If I'm not on television, I'm on radio, and it can be very, very stressful. So I said, I'm going to pick Wednesday, I'm going to pick Thursday, and these 2 days I'm going to chill with you. So I'm coming to the house in Ogba. Just make sure you cook. I won't disturb you. Just make sure you feed me. I'm good, and we'll gist and catch up on old times. And this morning, whilst I was sat downstairs before I got in the studio, I got the call that she had passed on from childbirth. Incidentally, she also lost that child. And trust me, I do not know how to feel about it. But I'll say rest in peace, baby girl. I'll always love you forever and for always. With that, I say welcome to the show. Do not turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. Every day above 6 feet is a very good day. My name is Kenneth Obina. You know me as Orali, Auralw. And I'll say welcome to the show. Let's just get it over and done with.
Yes, life happens, but the show must go on. Just as you rightly said, she has found rest. Yes, so today, while we're waiting for our guests to come into the studio, we just want to go on that short break, and when we come back, we will be giving you some celebrity gist that you have missed over the weekend. And we're gonna give you some in-depth information about the stories. You stay with us. We'll be right back with celebrity gist. Yeah, welcome back. This is still WhatsApp on Galaxy Television from the overall program Be Our Guest. And right away, we are starting with a celebrity gist. We started with a celebrity gist pending when our visitor, our guest, is able to make it into the studio. So the very first story we have here, it says Davido to pay Pinnick 30 million over breach of contract. Orally, I don't know whether you heard about the breach of contract when it happened, during one NFF program, and Davido was meant to come and perform after some money has been paid to him. And he didn't turn up, and then Pinnick came and said, you didn't come for the program, you should make a refund. But Davido then said no, that the money has been given to charity. So the matter has prolonged all those while, and it has gone to the court and so many things back and forth. But now he has come to say, okay, we'll settle out of court, and I am going to pay 30 million back to Amaju Pinnick. So that is the story right now. I don't know if you read about it, but it's a good thing that yes, he has decided to make a refund, which is very, 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 very important, because the matter would have prolonged more than the way it has up until now. But since he has said, okay, he's going to make this payment right now, Amaju Pinnick has said, fine, let's go out of court and let's settle it. But that is what the story is all about. At least he's removing his name from the blacklist. He's no longer there.
Yeah, basically on this topic, I followed it at it happened, I think we treated this topic very early this year. I think it was with I think it was someone else, I think it was Queen. So we had this topic and we discussed on how this 30 million naira was paid to Davido to perform somewhere in Warri. And now Davido did give his consent that he was going to come through and perform. But later, Davido had other plans. He had stuff to do, I think, outside the country at the time. He was on tour and he couldn't make it. And then Amaju, it was said that Amaju tried to reach out to him, but all to no avail. And Amaju, being who he is, he didn't want that money to die. 30 million naira is a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, Davido was not supposed to perform for more than, I think, 30 to 45 minutes. But hey, it happened and he was paid.
Yeah.
Now, when someone pays you money, I always say this, Davido can do no wrong in my eyes. So when this stuff happened, I felt some type of way. He was dragged all over the internet and all that. But as the case is, Amaju now took this matter to the court at court sitting at Efuru in Warri, Delta State. So it was said that the case was brought before that court of competent jurisdiction, and Davido and Amaju together we're supposed to appear in court to discuss this now. What big people do, if you do not want to start paying for legal fees, because if Davido goes to court over this, I don't want to say no matter how good your lawyer is, that money was paid to you. There's every evidence that it was paid to you, and since there was a breach of contract, you were supposed to come through and perform, and you didn't perform.
And you're supposed to make a refund.
Yes, and since you didn't make a refund at when possible, that's why he was charged to court. However, he has made a timely intervention by saying, "Hey, we're big boys. Let's instead of you paying lawyer, paying this one. So all they have to do is just make Davido is 10 times, 20 times, 50 times bigger than 30 million. It's something he can be able to just pay immediately, and I think that's what they'll pay. After he pays the money, they can sit over good food.
Yes,
drinks,
you know, they can do business again.
Yes.
Yes, for relationship's sake, you know, you tend to keep, you just then have to let certain things go, because both of them will still want to do business again.
True. I always say the best form of friendship, all right, for me, the best friendships I've had are the ones that I and the person, or I and those people quarrel. And when we quarrel, we stop talking, we vex for each other, but we later come back. Yeah. That comeback, it's almost like forever. Yeah. Because we don't want to get in that same space again. We never want to be those kind of people and be like that. So Davido has reached out to Amaju Pinnick, and they can obviously settle this over. It's just a bank transfer.
You understand? Okay, I'm gonna do
30 million. Amaju gets his money back. Everybody, it's okay.
And everyone is fine. Life goes on. Yes, moving on. The next story.
The next one says Miracle graduates from aviation school, becomes a certified pilot. Now you know Miracle Big Brother. Naija. All right, is it Big Brother Naija Africa? But
no, I think Big Brother Naija. Yes.
Yes, he did win that time. He did win the series, and Miracle was so underrated from the beginning, but he came out to show sheer brilliance, utter determination, and so much bravery and strength. And trust me, you know, when it's your time to do stuff, when it's your time to win, nothing in this life can stop it. It's really your time. So actually, when he won that, he said during the course of the show that he was going to learn how to be a pilot. He was going to aviation school, and the money he would get from winning, that was what he was going to take. And true to his words, he did. He went out of the country, and for a couple of years now, he's been very silent and quiet on social media. The only time he comes is probably to say happy birthday to himself or his mom or sister or something. Other than that, he's kept his aviation business away from public eye. And just recently, he came out also to congratulate himself and say, hey, I've done it. And there was a video of him driving or flying rather an airplane and just lifting up. It was really beautiful to see. So his name transcends every stage of his life.
Yes, miracle. Yes, I was so happy when I saw that someone from the Big Brother has actually achieved this great height. Yes, we have seen other people, either they won or maybe they were first runner up there, but who pursued their ambitions. And one of these people, or what Miracle did here, shows that because you were in Big Brother's house, or because you feel you are a celebrity, does not mean that all your life has to be on social media 24 hours. We have seen so many of these housemates, or rather ex-housemates, and all they do is to drag each other on social media. All they do is to say, okay, this man did this to me, or that man did something to me. All they do is they just put things out there just to be relevant, things that are not important. Everyone just want to be want to have their own podcast and just talk. What do you do? What do you have outside the show? That was exactly what Miracle did. This is his passion. His passion is to is to become a pilot, and he went after it. Even after winning, he didn't just sit back. Okay, I'm not a celebrity, my name is not a household name. He still went after his passion. He still did what he wanted to do, and that is something that has made him to stand out from most of the winners or those that were ex-housemates. A big congratulations to you, and we look forward to seeing you. Who knows, maybe one day we will be in the plane that you'll be flying, and you'll say this is miracle flying what
Boeing 737. This is your pilot speaking. Miracle is your pilot, and I just want to tell you, Lagos, Nigeria. Obviously, I won't be flying anywhere in Lagos. I'll be flying out of the country.
Yeah.
So, your flight from Lagos to JF Kennedy Airport.
Yeah.
Please fasten your seatbelts. You know, that's
those things. We want to hear your name. We look forward to hearing all those kind of stuff. Okay, just before we go on break, we still have one Thursday which says, I can't be sexually aroused by broke men. That's Destiny Amaka speaking. In fact, you know that this story with so much interest orally, but I will always say, you know, people, on Friday we talked about something, your love language. Orally, don't ease. Your own love language. You said your love language is big inside.
I started with peace of mind.
Peace of mind with big inside. So this person said her love language is money. That she can't be aroused by broke men. But the truth is, before I even say any other thing, you see ladies who broke shame guys. Please, let's stop that thing. I've seen some write-up here. They say a broke man does not deserve love. Please, let's stop those. Let's stop spreading those cliches. It is a wrong thing to even talk about. A person, everybody deserves love. Everybody, we all need love. So if you are saying that a broke guy does not deserve love, you are being wicked. So back to Amaka, who said she can't be aroused by. She feels that okay, the money makes it flow. Everything is contract. Everything is this. You know, I don't just know what to say, because everybody with what makes them want to be in that position. So if she says it is money, good for you, babe. But come on, you need more than money.
Destiny Amaka, wherever you are, I don't know you.
Yeah.
So Destiny Amaka, you says you can't be sexually aroused by broke men. How can't you be sexually aroused by broke men? First off, most women who say these things usually do not have money. They are usually broke themselves. So Destiny, if you're not broke, you need to come out and let us know
your worth.
Yes, because really you can't just come out and start making noise. I feel very annoyed with this kind of talk. I can't be sexually aroused. Well, find a way to marry yourself. Whatever it is you gotta do, you gotta deal with yourself. So please don't come out to social media because you want to trend.
You see, that's the thing I was talking about. People just come out and
you just open your mouth and talk donkey rubbish talk like this and tell us you can't be. What is in your body that is doing you?
No, orally.
It's nonsense now.
Orally. See, first of all,
are they forcing her to have sex?
No.
So she cannot. See, I can never ever be with a woman who doesn't know how to pull weight. Now, in those days, our parents, men go out to fend for the women.
Yes.
The women are in the house taking care of the children, feeding the children, and taking care of the house. Now, over the 21st century, all we have now is man and woman. Now, a man right now cannot possibly, in fact, 80% of men will never be with a woman who is not contributing something to the house. Okay. A woman who doesn't go out and hustle or bring something, as man is bringing 100k, for example, every month, as small as 20 or 30k, the woman too is bringing. That's what we said last weekend. So now, if NEPA cuts the light, you call him Chinedu. They've cut the light. If you don't have pampers, if you don't have, even when it gets to tampons or whatever it is, this you women wear, always ultra. Sorry for saying that. That's free, whatever to you guys. But pads that some women can't afford it. It's men that do that. I know what I'm telling you. So now, as a woman, you should be able to afford the basics. Okay. So now they say, come out, let's chill. Come out and hang out with me. The next thing you say is, I don't have money for Uber, or I don't have money for Tife. It's nonsense. Who is the broke person here?
Now the thing is, first of all, I just, from her story or from what she said, I feel you're monetizing your sexual life. You understand? So if you're monetizing it, it means you're not different from those girls that stand by Allen at night. There is no difference.
Take us.
You understand? So you are not different. If you are saying that a broke guy should not, or you are not aroused by a broke whatever, you understand? So it is not good. But Orally, I want to correct something that you said, saying that a lady must bring in certain percentage, amount of money into the home and all that. There's nothing wrong in it, but it does, when they say what does a lady brings to the table, does not necessarily means it has to be money. It goes beyond money. It could be your managerial skills. It could be your peace, the peace of mind, the person, your organizing ability, your ability to put things in place, even when the man is not around. Will you be able to take charge? Will the man be abroad or somewhere, and the next thing you are calling him that your son, I've been talking to him and he's not listening? Those are some of the things. So it does not necessarily means the woman has to, it does not necessarily means it is money. As much as I encourage every woman to have something doing, I'm not saying you go home and sit down, cross your leg and wait for someone to give you, because one day the person will get tired and the person will start using it against you. So get to work. Put your hands down, put your hands into the mud and get something.
If you have a man,
yes,
who doesn't want you to work, that's different.
Don't even try it.
See, I know men.
Don't even try.
I know men who don't want their women to work.
Yes.
No, it's not issue. Every month they bankroll these women. They give them so much money and say, babe, just keep it. This is your money. It's for you to flex. It's for you to chill and all that. But you know what? This money is for you. Don't work. Stay in the house. Take care of the kids. Look beautiful and pretty for me. It's like all these billionaires in Dubai that don't want their wives going anywhere. Shut their house, cook for me and all
I
that.
bet some of those things I've done out of jealousy, because you do not want another person admiring the beauty of God in your wife.
But
yes,
everybody has, a man or a woman has to have a certain level of jealousy for the relationship.
So because you are jealous, you will not decide to hide a woman in the house.
No, it's different, because we have, you
understand, because you are jealous.
Jeremy Jitap, a former Chelsea player, just found out at the age of after 50 that his twins, 2 children, are not his.
Yeah, it happens. It can happen to anybody.
It's not happening frequently
and
around.
It's not because he has money or because he's a celebrity. Even people who don't have such an amount of money go through such experiences. So what I'm saying is, it is not because it is not because you feel your wife is beautiful, your wife shouldn't work, because so I am saying that some of those people who say my wife shouldn't work, my wife shouldn't go out, my wife should just be this, it is born out of jealousy. Thank you. That's my take, actually.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we'll be having fun talking about some of this gist that you never knew. And we in this program we tend to educate, entertain, and inform you. You understand? So you will learn every day. So don't just sit down and not do anything. Go and tell your neighbor that WhatsApp is on Galaxy Television. We're still waiting for our guest. I really hope he makes it down. I really hope. But right now we'll just want to go on a quick short break, and when we come back the show still continues, because I have a relay and my wonderful self in the studio. Stay with us. Welcome back. This is still WhatsApp on Galaxy Television, and I'm here. Of course, Orally is here with me. We are still here, still talking about some nice stories, of course, celebrity gist, things that happened over the weekend. Yes, we still have more story at hand. Orally, I think you have the next story with you.
The next one says, I love being underestimated. That is by Starboy himself, Wizkid. Ayo Balogun has come out to say, first off, I think a lot of things are capable of changing the setting or the lifestyle or any scenario of any man or woman in this life, and sometimes it takes something deep to be able to bring you back from whatever it is you've encountered. Now, this kid lost his mom not too long ago.
Yeah.
Now, I always say something. I'm someone who's not capable of handling a loss for people close to me. Like,
it shows.
I don't want to lose anybody around me. I don't know how it will be, probably later in life when I'm married, or soon, not later. When I'm married, I have my wife, I got kids. So when I get to lose any of my parents, God forbid, obviously.
At a very old age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe then I will be able to console, I'll be consoled, I'll be consolable then. But right now, it would drive me totally insane because I don't know how to deal with losses. So when that started, because Wizzy and his mom are super close, all right, so now it kick-started a whole series of events.
Yes.
He came out recently to rant about Afrobeats in Nigeria, Africa, and the world, and how he doesn't want to be labeled an Afrobeats artist or musician. He wants to be known for his music versatility. Don't just stereotype
like
him.
me. Yeah.
Good. Now, he also has come out recently to say something that he loves it when he's underestimated. You know, I feel Wizzy on this one. I am also the kind of person that I like people to just look at me and say, what's in this one for you? You know, if you do anything.
But wait, Orally. Now, when he talking about his underestimation now, is he talking about his music aspect or another aspect of his life?
See, it might be, for me, I think it's 50 or 60% his music, because he's talked about you not boxing him in one particular space.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you an example of me. Whilst I was growing up, I think it was in secondary school, so there's this place you go to fetch water, and I was my own clan, I'd be Ajebo. So when you look at me, you say this one Ajebo, you can easily play with him.
But you're not resemble Ajebo.
At that time I was. If you see me outside, when I'm chilling, you know now, leave all these ones we are doing. So then the nigga did not know that I knew how to fight. Like, I was a judoka at that time. You know what they call gidigbo? You carry somebody up, as you reach ground is the end. So I will always carry, he should have known now. The truck I used to carry had 4 big jerry cans of 40 liters. So I'll carry my younger brother, I'll push. The distance was far. So I'll see, he didn't notice, he says it did not click until he now wants, Ebuka is his name. When that boy came,
he underestimated you.
As his hand came forward, I just reached out, pulled it, bam, on the floor. He sat down, he was looking at me. Allah said, if you want to continue this fight,
let's continue.
He could not. That is the same type of what Wizkid is saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can look at his music, you can look at his style and underestimate him. Like, Wizkid is finished. He doesn't have any new thing to give. And then boom, he just brings something that's a bomber.
Yeah, it's never good to underestimate anybody.
At all.
That is the truth. Don't even underestimate, don't even think of it, don't even imagine it. I don't like it. Just look at people and see the best of them. You know, you can just feel, yes, something good is going to come out of this person. So moving on, why I attempted suicide. That's actor Ayola. You know, I got to know Ayola during the Project Fame season. I can't remember the season, but that's how I got to know him. Then from there, you know, he delved into movies. And orally, this guy said he was depressed, and the reason for his depression was that he was expecting a child that he wasn't prepared for. That was the reason for his depression. So obviously, in normal language, he gave woman belly, and he wasn't prepared to have the child, and that was why he attempted suicide. Now, please, to our dear viewers, whatever you are doing, if you are not ready for a child, please stay away from orukuruku. It is not good.
What the hell?
That is orukuruku. Stay away from fornication.
Just say sex.
No, when I read the story, I was like, you were not ready. Why did you get into the act?
Because it's something that really happens unexpectedly.
Why not use protection?
Sometimes it's sweeter.
Okay. So when you had options.
You know, you used to talk about some things that if one lady used one finger.
So push you like this. Now listen.
If I enter into that kind of situation, do you think I'm looking for protection?
Brotherly, look for it.
Let the Lord protect you.
In fact, my sister, look for it and give it to him.
The good Lord will protect us.
Give it to him.
Will protect us.
See, orally, when I didn't feel sorry for him because you had options. You could have abstained or you could have used protection. So why are you coming out to tell us that because
or other options too?
Maybe. So you are not coming to tell us that the girl came to tell you that she was pregnant, and the next thing you were not expecting a child at that time, and you sank into depression. You deliberately, calculatedly entered the road into a moving car so the car could hit you, then you die and all that. And the beautiful part of it is now he now said that, okay, now the boy has grown. He's looking at the boy now. He's happy. He's excited. So this is what, look at this boy. I would have cost me. See, we know it's a good thing. The boy is alive. You are alive. This child is doing well, and you are doing well. But please, our viewers, I don't want to hear this kind of story. It does not move me. No sympathy. I don't even care. Go and use protection if you cannot hold your body. Use something to hold yourself. What's the meaning of that? Orally.
Well, different strokes for different folks. Sometimes it's really crazy when some things happen. That's why some people say, I accidentally had sex with this person. Okay. Now, it's different when there's something called konji. It's a very terrible state of mind and being and behavior where you don't know what has beclouded your senses.
Yes.
You just want to get laid. So maybe it was at that point or at that time stuff like that happened to him, and then he went on and did nonsense. But first off, I'm going to say this. If as a man you cannot control yourself first, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. It means you're not matured enough to do that.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, the consequences of having sex is either unprotected sex is number one, either disease or pregnancy.
That is it.
So if you know you're going to engage, normally this show is actually for the Gen Z.
Yeah.
So at the early stage of the Gen Z life, which is their teen or pre-teens, this is not what they should be discussing about. You don't have any business having sex. But once you've gotten to an accountable age, which under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is above 21 years, for me, I feel like it's 21. Some people say 18.
It's actually 18.
But it's 21. You shouldn't, because at 18 you should still be in university.
Yeah.
Pursuing your studies. What else are you? If you're not in university, you should be learning a trade or learning how to make
in this our present day society.
Now I know 15, 16-year-old boys that are driving Lexus cars, RX 330, RX 350. And their pants are hanging below their waist, and they are chopping life. If you see the kind of girls they are controlling for hookup to come to the hotel and be with them, and the stuff they are doing, those boys are renting houses, they are living on the island, they are living in suburban areas, they are chopping life. All right, now let me tell you, you have someone 16, 17-year-old that has 21 million in his account. Do you think you can talk to him anyhow? No. He can go to the police station, carry money, give to the police officers, forgive me, and have them guard him, and they can pick you up and arrest you. That's the way Nigeria has grown to be now. So for someone who doesn't value life, first off, Ayola, I feel like you need to rephrase the kind of topics, the kind of talk. I just felt some of these things all these people say, I feel like you just want to trend. Because you cannot say because you had a child. It's not like you're owing anybody.
That you are expecting. You were expecting a child.
Children are bundles of joy If a woman comes to me right now and says, yo, Orali, I'm pregnant for you.
Yes.
Like a woman that I'm going out with.
A woman that you had sex with. Continue.
Not had sex with.
No, now magic you want to happen.
You can, women these days, there are a lot of things you guys do.
Okay.
A woman who is in your house,
okay,
at least you can know what she's doing for 50-60%.
Okay.
A woman that has her own house that comes from your house,
yes,
you do not know what she does.
Okay.
So she can go somewhere else and go and do crazy and come and pin it on your head. That's why Nigerian men, you're saying before, may God have mercy on you.
Amen.
That's why Nigerian men and all over the world, men are suffering because didn't you see a story of a man who is over 60 or 70, his wife now telling him that the kids are actually not his after how where does he want to start from?
Hey, start from anywhere.
May God have mercy on you. I don't even know what to tell you. How does he start his life
orally
at 70?
Orally.
Like kids are not his.
That is why.
No.
That is why when you're going for someone, go for someone you know you can trust.
How do you know you can
understand?
trust someone?
No. What's the exit of courtship, for crying out loud? What do people discuss in your courtship, in the process of courtship? What do people talk about? Do you just
do you know that
you don't say, okay, you find
you don't know this person is who he is?
So no, you can't know someone in total. It's not possible.
That is what I'm telling you.
Even if the person stays with you in the house.
Courtship. Someone can hide craziness in courtship. Okay, a man who doesn't beat a woman in courtship.
Yes, then they get married.
And
he starts beating.
He's morning, afternoon, night. Left, right, backhand, serving on her face.
You can't know people.
He's those characters.
You can't know people into.
So you are saying trust up and down.
And now, but to a large extent, even if you don't want to trust anybody, you still need to trust someone.
Under the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, are your life supposed to be in jail?
Yes. For attempting suicide.
Yes, it's supposed to be.
True.
If he stays like 1 year in Kirikiri maximum prison,
the brain go reset.
Factory reset immediately.
All right, moving on, which is the last story here. Is I'm disappointed in you. That's Lady Blast Sharon Oja for hiding her man's face. I don't know if you read that story.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I also read the story. What do you say about it?
Women are very funny.
Yes.
See, women now. Sharon Oja started her movie career sometimes back, and I'm trying to remember the first movie she did because it was in my head all along. But hey, she's grown up and grown in leaps and bounds. Now, if you watch her in Glamour Girls, you would see her range of versatility. She was just it for me. And then there's this movie she just did. I think it's on Showmax with her and Sabinus. It's about love. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. Now, she's come out to say that she's a Mrs. All right, she's in fact married to an Odogu, to an Igbo man, and you know Igbo men, we know how to take care of our women properly and well. So yes, she came out to say, now, let me tell you why I appreciate her. Normally for me, let me tell you my number one deal breaker in a relationship.
Okay.
It's a woman who has, high level of toxicity. Number two, a woman who has her life vested in social media.
Yeah.
Once I look at a woman and I see every day you're online, you're commenting, you're pressing, instead of trying to set and get your goals done, I'll tell you, I'm sorry, I won't be able to do this. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. For me, that's it. Check the best of relationships. Once they hit social media,
that's a crush.
It's gone. So if you have a woman who doesn't check herself first. Now Sharon has been doing movies and she's gotten married by the courts for like 4 or 5 months ago, and nobody knew or heard. She didn't loud it. Just a few close friends knew that she's married. But now she's come out to say now it's time for a white wedding and of course traditional marriage, but she's officially a Mrs. So on behalf of WhatsApp, on behalf of myself, and of course Omevi and Galaxy Television, want to say
big
congratulations to you, Sharon Oja. I love the way you act. You are a cynosure of all eyes. Now she's someone that once you watch her on screen, you want to watch her every day. So it's good to see that someone like that who is just starting, who hasn't gone too far, can be tamed. And it's good because if she passes this stage and her eyes begin to open and she's seeing things, she might not want to be married again. So
for me, I think the decision to even keep her relationship off social media is a very good decision. The truth is, you must, as a celebrity or as an entertainer, you must try as much as you can to keep your relationship away from social media. You see, these social media in-laws, like this one that said I am disappointed in you, is one of the social media in-laws of Sharon, because she is trying to dictate to her now how you should do what, how she should run her relationship. She was like, why are you hiding the face of the man? Hello, madam, is he your man?
I just tired.
Are you the first wife? Did she take a man from you? Why are you insisting on seeing the man's face? You know, people should try and learn to mind their businesses, because you understand. So please, if that works for you, if that will help to keep your home safe, to keep your home in check, please do it. Just stay away from social media. Keep your relationship, keep your marriages away. You know, we always say it on this program too. Yes. We don't want to hear the drama that happens in your home. Every home there are dramas upon drama. If everybody should decide to bring the dramas going on in their home into the social media, I guess the internet will crash. So please, you are not even interested in what happens. Give us good news like this: I'm getting married. Wow, beautiful, congratulations. Those are the news we should be hearing, not the news of myself and my wife, or my wife and I have decided to go our separate. No, we don't want those ones. So Sharon, just as Orally said, a very big congratulations to you. And social media in-laws, please go and tell her congratulations and stop looking for the man. Whether you want to go and break the home self, we don't even know what you are up to. You know, that's just by the way. Yes, so that is how much we can take from today's show. It's quite unfortunate that our guest couldn't make it today, but hopefully tomorrow we'll have our guest with us live in the studio. And so a big apology to you, our dear viewers. You know, we have a way of trying to make the show more interesting by each day as each day passes by. So thank you for your understanding. And that is how we've come to the end of today's show. So sad to say goodbye, but we just have to say our goodbye.
All right, it's been an interesting show today. I did not know how I was able to keep it together, but that's how you know a true professional and someone who knows his craft properly. Also, I want to say rest in peace to you, Yewande.
And even to the family too.
I would always love you. I would always love you. God bless you wherever you are. I'm sorry you lost your life. You lost your baby as well. It's terrible, and I really don't know how to feel. I can't wait to get off the set just so I can speak to her sisters, because I'm so close to everyone in their house. However, love yourself, love your family, love people around you, and remember, every day above 6 feet is a very good day. Now, people are gone, but you're still here. Make the best of it. My name is Kenneth Obina, or Obina Kenneth. You know me as Orally, AURALW, saying, drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Do not turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest. It will come your way same time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. Actually, Tuesday to Friday this time. Stay big, stay blessed, stay healthy.
Yes. And from what Orally said, we just want to let you know that mothers are special.
Yes,
this, you said what women go through. I tell people that pregnancy is a 50-50 thing for every woman. But the fact that most women go to the labor room and come out alive does not mean that it is an easy journey. It's a journey of 9 to 10 months. And at the end of the 10 months, the labor room decides whether you come out alive or you go. But it happens. So wherever you are, respect your mother, love your wife, love your sister, protect them, because they go through a lot to have a child, to bring in another life into those words. Yes, on that note, we say thank you to all our crew members. Thank you, Sake. Thank you, Mr. Kayode. Hafiz, we missed you, you know.
Yeah, welcome back, Johnson.
I'm so happy to have you back. Mr. Johnson, my bodyguard, thank you. And to you, Emmanuel Abiodun, you know how much we love you. Thank you for being there. And thank you, Mr. Femi, and to the big man of there, Chief Steve Ojo. Thank you so much, sir, for all you do for us. And to everyone out there, we say a very big thank you. My name is Omevi Idolo. Omevi is O-M-A-V, Idolo is I-D. OLOR across all social media platforms. And coming up is Waiting the Happen Ninja with the Sabi Boys. They are here already. Of course, you want to get entertained more, you want to laugh, this is the time. Just go grab a glass of water and stay glued to your screen. Until I come your way tomorrow, I love you.